Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is me from the future because I forgot to film an intro and an outro to this video. So, hi, how are you doing? Today's video is going to be a festive get ready with me. I'm just doing kind of a glitzy, more put together, more glam look than I normally would do, and it also features winged liner. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. First of all, I want to point out, yes, I've already done my base. I know that that bothers some people, but too bad, because I just don't feel comfortable wearing no makeup on camera yet. I'll get there, I promise. It's a process. I have a lot of scars on my face from acne and all that stuff, so I hope you can understand that. But anyway, what I used for my base is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and the multi-use sculpting concealer. Those are my absolute favorites at the moment. And for cream contour, I am using the Hourglass Illume Sheer Trio palette, just the contour portion. I'm not going to be using the blush or the highlighter. This palette is in contest for like the best cream palette of the year for me. I am doing my favorites of 2018. It will be posted. There's going to be 3 parts, makeup, skincare, and hair care and body care, and those will be posted the last week of December and the very beginning of January. There's going to be 3 different parts, so they're going to be posted in 3 different days. But yeah, anyway, I blended that all out with a beauty blender. That was actually a Shop Miss A Wonder blender, but same difference. If you have a beauty blender, use that. If you don't, use whatever you have. Sponge-wise, I just love makeup sponges. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Quad in the shades Vintage Vamp. The main color that I'm going to be using is the golden shade. This shade is my absolute favorite. I mentioned it in my holiday makeup must-haves, or whatever that video is called. I can't even remember. And as I said there, this shade's super uber difficult to explain. It's almost like it's a translucent powder with a bunch of glittery flecks in it, but it's so shimmery and gorgeous. It's one of my absolute favorite holiday eyeshadows just for the shimmer. But also the gold color is really nice. It's not like a deep yellow or a deep orange or anything like that. It's like the most gorgeous glimmery gold. Also, if you see me dancing or my mouth moving, it's because I was listening to Taylor Swift and I was singing and I was dancing at times. Now on my inner corner, I'm using another product that I mentioned in that holiday must-have makeup video. It's the Marc Jacobs Sequins Demi Pressed Eyeshadow in the shade Flashlight. So this thing is like all I want to wear right now. I wish I could just put it all over my face and not wear any other makeup because I'm obsessed with it. It's so shimmery, glimmery, beautiful. It's just the brightest shade ever. It's the most beamy little inner corner pop that you ever could have. And it's such an interesting like texture because it's a demi-pressed shadow, so it's not quite a loose pigment, but it's also not quite a pressed shadow. It almost like appears to be wet or kind of gel-like in the pan. It's really interesting, but it's flippin' gorgeous. Now I'm doing my liner. I'm doing winged liner. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, which is actually one of my absolute favorite liquid liners at the moment of the year, maybe forever. I love the applicator. It is a felt tip applicator, which I normally don't like, but I actually really like this one. And the formula is so inky and black. It's amazing. I am not good at telling whether an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner, is matte or not. It's actually something that I never even thought about until really recently. So I can't really tell you the finish of it. But yeah, and I realize that this is not a super adequate tutorial on how to do winged liner. This is my first time ever doing it on camera, and next time I know to move a lot closer to the camera. But all that I can say is that you will not be great at winged liner the very first time you do it. You just need to be patient, go slowly. Don't necessarily focus on making the exact same shape on each eye, because most people's eyes are asymmetrical, and if you do them exactly the same on both sides, you might look a little bit lopsided. So you just need to kind of calibrate when you're going. Just take your time and look in the mirror and make sure things are looking even on both sides, even if that means that the shapes are a little bit different. But I just kind of aim for the tail of my eyebrow, and that's how I gauge like where my line's going to be. Now I'm putting on a little bit of one of the burgundy shades from that Vintage Vamp Eye Quad on my lower lash line, just on the outer corner, just to give it a little bit more of a balanced look. I don't like having winged liner on with nothing on my lower lashes, even though typically, I really am not a lower lash kind of person. I usually only wear mascara on my upper lash line, and I don't usually wear it on my lower lash line. But I think in this look, even if I'm not wearing mascara on my lower lash line at the very end, I think I ended up adding it later because I felt like I wasn't balanced enough. So I just took a beauty blender and cleaned up everything that I felt was like either creasing or had some fallout or something. And now I'm using my Glossier Cloud Paints in the shades Puff and Beam. I'm mixing them together on my hand and then applying them to my face. And then I will blend them out with a beauty blender. I was gonna say something about something. Oh yeah, if you saw me sniff my hand before I put these on my face, it's because I honestly could not tell you when I bought those cloud paints. So they could be really, really old, and I didn't want to put anything that smelled funny on my face, just on the off chance that it was expired or something. So yeah, if you're using a cream product that you haven't used in a really long time, make sure you smell it first, because if it smells funny, you shouldn't put it on your face. That's obviously a pro tip from me, the makeup expert. No, I'm really not a makeup expert, not at all. I just put on some lip balm. You can use whatever lip balm you have. I've been loving the Raw Sugar Lemon Sugar one. And now I am applying the Lila Beauty Skin Illuminator, the highlighter, the cream highlighter. I also mentioned this in my holiday makeup must-haves. It's a super nice, super subtle highlighter for if you're wanting your shimmer to be focused elsewhere. I'm not a super shimmery person, so if I'm wearing a super shimmery highlighter, I will not be wearing a super shimmery eye. And that's what makes this so perfect for holiday looks for me, because I love a shimmery eye during the holidays and not so much a beaming face. But, you know, to each their own. It's all up to you. I can totally appreciate it on someone else. I just think it looks odd on me. I just applied the Lila Beauty bronzer over top of that cream contour, and now I am applying a little bit of a blush over top of that cloud paint just so it has a little bit more of a pop. I love my blush. I know that not everyone's on Team Blush, but I am fully camped out there. I love blush. Now I'm doing my brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil to fill in the little sparse bits at the front. I've been using this lash and eyebrow serum that helped me fill in the bits in the middle of my brows that were sparse, but I think that the front parts, I just don't think that I'm supposed to have hairs there. I think that that's like part of my unibrow forming, and that if I went to someone to actually shape my brows, they'd probably want to remove that, but I love it, and so it's staying. But now I am applying a brow gel. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows, which is my favorite brow gel of all time. I know that so many people are on team boy brow, and I like boy brow, do not get me wrong. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I never loved it. I don't know why. I don't know what it was about it, but I've been on the hunt for a brow gel that I love forever, and I think that I finally found one. Like, this one is literally so good. And now I'm applying my beloved Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. This tube is in desperate need of replacement because it is dry. Like, it took me forever to do my lashes because it is dry. I absolutely need a new tube of this, and I absolutely will replace it. So we are almost done with this look. I just need to add a lip color, and I am going to be using the Eye of Horus Velvet Lip Color. I don't remember the shade off the top of my head, but I will link it down below. It's just kind of a gorgeous berry red type shade. It's a little bit more muted than like a bright red, so it's a little bit more comfortable to wear for people who aren't super comfortable in bold lips, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. I'm also not super like a lipstick person. I've mentioned that before. I know it's a little weird, but I'm not. So this was a really comfortable formula, and it's a shade that I was comfortable wearing, which was nice. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of this tutorial. Get ready with me, whatever you want to call it. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry that I forgot the intro and the outro, because who does that? Me, apparently. But here's the look. It's a little bit glam, but not so glam that you feel like you're super out of place everywhere you go. I would wear this to the grocery store, maybe not on an everyday basis, but I do think that it's fun to get glammed up like this every now and then, especially for a party. So thank you for watching.